Today I'm here to experience my first baseball game ever here in Kobe, Japan. Let's go. I've actually traveled from Tokyo just for this game because it's Koshien's 100th anniversary and they invited me here to celebrate. And today it's going to be Hanshin Tigers versus Yakult Swallows. And I am so excited to check out a baseball game because I've heard the Japanese go absolutely nuts for baseball here. I've gone all out today. I have dressed up in the Hanshin Tigers uniform because now I'm a true fan and I need to support my team. And apparently there's lots of shops here, so I'm going to check out if there's other merchandise because apparently this is the female uniform. But yeah, I want to see what else I got. There are tons of shops around the stadium and I'm just going to check out this one, but there's a really big one towards the station as well. Let's go inside. It honestly almost feels like a theme park. Like they have these really cute tiger headbands. This is like what they have at Disneyland and USJ here in Japan. They have like uniforms, they have food, they have like accessories. It's honestly overwhelming how much. I wouldn't know what to get. I'm just walking around the stadium right now and literally everything is themed. It's awesome. They have all these like signs because it's the 100th anniversary. So it's really fun just walking around, taking it all in. I can see how passionate the Japanese are about baseball and I've just arrived. Even on the other side, so many posters lining up and there's like really nice like anime style artwork. Just like every sports anime in Japan, these baseball ones are really popular here. I haven't actually got to watch it yet, but there's one called Ace of Diamonds and I do need to check it out. Maybe this will ignite my baseball passion. By the way, the stadium is super close to Koshien Station and it's only a 3-minute walk to the stadium. I've actually come really early today because they have a stadium tour and if you pay 2,000 yen, you get to actually go in before the game and see the players practicing and warming up. And then later in the day, I'm gonna go check out the museum. So let's do this. I'm so hyped. Got my tour participation lanyard. Let's go. For the tour, you get to see the press area where the players are interviewed, as well as seeing the bullpen. The staff will explain information about the history of the stadium and that it used to actually be used as a swimming pool. And then we'll head outside. So on the tour, we've been taken out to the stadium and we get to sit down and get a view of the players practicing. It's really cool. Today it's Hanshin Tigers and Yakult and the opponents are coming on to bat and warm up. It's pretty much a private viewing because no one's here yet. Having lived in Japan, there is actually one baseball player that I've heard of before and it's Shohei Ohtani. And he is so big in America right now at the moment and globally because he is the best player and his baseball mitten is here. And it was actually from when he played at the high school tournament here at Koshien Stadium. So this is a huge part of history and it's cool to see it here in person. So if you come and visit, check it out. It's really cool. They actually have a manga area where they're featuring all the baseball themed manga. And I was actually asking which is the most popular here in Japan and it seems to be Ace of Diamond. I think that's the same case overseas as well. It feels like I've entered inside the manga panels. And they're featuring quite a few. There must be heaps of baseball manga just because like baseball is so big here. I wonder how many professional baseball players really like started their interest in baseball from like a manga or anime. Very, very awesome. So when you come to the museum here, you can actually see tons of signed baseballs by famous people in Japan. But there's also a few foreign people who have come, like BTS. They've got 2 signatures. It's just really cool to see all these people come and appreciate baseball. But then of course they have things signed by actual baseball players too. So I'm excited because I've heard that there's some pretty special items here that have been collected. So let's keep exploring. One thing I learned about baseball is that they are really big on it since high school and like primary school. They have a massive tournament here at Koshien every year that's really prestigious and high school players come here to try and perform and win. So this whole area is actually dedicated to all the high school tournaments over the years. So it actually started early in the 1900s and of course it's been continued today because this is a crucial part of their careers here in Japan. Like it kickstarts so many of them and yeah, you can see all the history just collected here. And they have all the jerseys, which are really cool. They're all very different. This is kind of the culture we don't have back in Australia. Like high school sport isn't considered good. It's just like average, but yeah, it's a completely different world here. Oh, there's KO's uniform. I recognize KO. They have a high school and a university. There's also an exhibition for the Hanshin Tigers team. You can see all the memorabilia, try on baseball gloves, and get hyped to support the team right before the game. I just got my ticket and we're about to go inside. I wonder where our seats will be. 30 minutes until the game starts and it is packed now. This is a weekday and there are so many people. And people are lining up to buy tickets on the day, but they are going to be waiting at least 20 minutes or so. There's so many people inside now and it's so exciting. Oh my god, it's actually pretty packed and we still have another 15 minutes till, I was about to say kickoff. What is it? What are the baseball terms? I don't know. Until first throw. Here's my seat. I've got a really good overview of the entire field and we've got really nice clear weather and I can smell all these amazing foods. I actually haven't had lunch yet, so I'm very excited to try some of the most famous foods they have here. But I'll try and focus on the game for a bit and then attend to my stomach. Oh, by the way, I brought something. Hold on a second. I am so prepared to root for my new team, Hanshin Tigers. And I've heard they have some chants, so I'm gonna try and learn as much as I can to really soak in that atmosphere and support the team. Go team! I also got a towel that I'll put around here. It's not summer, so I'm not gonna sweat, but I have all the goods to support the team. Before the game starts, I wanted to quickly come down to the bottom and check out the mascots up close. The Hanshin Tiger mascot! So cute. If you wave to them, they'll wave back and pose. One of them blew me a kiss. It's really cute. I'm actually impressed at the speed they pitch at. I didn't think it would be that fast. I know it's fast, but seeing it in person, you can just see how impressive it is. They've already got some trumpets playing and the sounds. I think that must be from the supporter side. They're on the other side of the stadium, but I can hear them. So right now they're singing the lyrics for one of the athletes called Sheldon. So this is his own song. I can't believe they have their own lyrics for every single player. Woo! I just heard all the Japanese people saying "hashire," which means run. For a weekday, the turnout is so impressive too. There's a few free seats around me, but honestly, the stadium is almost half full. So this is my first baseball game ever, right? And I didn't really know what to expect because when you go and watch things like football, soccer, or rugby, they don't really have all these animations and sounds happening all the time. But here in baseball, after every ball is hit, there's some sort of animation playing on the screen or announcement or noises. So it's interesting taking all that in. So apparently the girls who go around, they're called uriko, which is basically girls who sell. It's kind of a weird name, but yeah, so if you see uriko around, you can just be like, hi, put your hand up and they'll come and serve you. Okay, I got my beer. Come by, guys. This is the true way to enjoy baseball. So for a big beer like this, it's just 750 yen. Also, can you hear the chanting? Everyone is in the spirit. There's another lady going past me right now. They come around so frequently, you really don't have to worry about missing them. They're here every minute. I actually just bought some more nuts from the ladies who run around. And I noticed they have these knee pads on. And I was like, is it a fashion accessory? But then I looked more closely and because they're kneeling down every time they serve customers, it's basically essential. So I asked her and she was like, yeah, we really need it because it's painful. And I'm like, wow, you guys work hard in the cold, in skirts, and then also all the endurance and energy. It's crazy. This is kaki no tane and nuts. Woo! I got a lot of them. And they've got some coating, but it's from Kansai area. Tastes like okonomiyaki sauce. If you want to grab food that is other than the stuff that the women are running around with, you can come down here to where the stadium has all these shops. There are literally so many food options here. If you walk around the stadium, they have churros, pizza, ramen, sushi. So much to choose from. I'm also just wondering if there's something else I want. They do have ice cream and desserts. After drinking my beer, I was like, I need some snacks, and karaage is something that's really popular here, and I can see why. It's just a really easy to eat thing. So, itadakimasu. I find in Japan, compared to in Australia, the food at the stadium is way more affordable and reasonably priced. So, don't worry about that. I wonder what it's like in America. Is game food cheap? Actually wanted to try all the food they have, so I also have a yakitori. Yum. By the way, these all go really well with beer. So another popular food here is the yakisoba. Yakisoba is basically a noodle dish and it's got a sauce coating it. I love yakisoba. I actually have one more famous dish to show you that they have here that I'm very looking forward to. It's curry. So this is Koshien's curry, and it actually has been around since the stadium opened 100 years ago. So this is a 100-year-old recipe that is still popular to this day. This tastes so good. When you think of Japanese curry, this is exactly what I think of. So they've nailed that classic flavor. I guess it's been around for 100 years, so they've had a lot of time to perfect it. So Rocky works at Tokyo Creative, and he's here with me.
Hello.
Yeah, and he's been very supportive to the team.
I'm from Osaka. Hanshin Tigers is my dream team, my favorite team. Ganbare. We don't know which team is gonna win yet. 2 more rounds and we'll find out.
The fans, the supporters are not impressed. The guy behind me is not having a good day. So basically, your Colt Swallows have had a comeback, and now they're even with the Hanshin Tigers. So things are getting interesting. We're literally doing this all day, hitting the buttons. I respect the dedication. Okay, we lost, but we put in a good effort.
Yeah. It was a good game.
It was a good game.
I respect
Otsukaresama.
players. Otsukaresama desu.
And everyone gets up immediately and starts leaving. The winning team's supporters will stay for like another 30 minutes to an hour after the game has finished. So all of the Hanshin Tiger people have left, but because the Swallows won, they're going to be there just to keep cheering. Sugoi. They're very passionate. So I ran into my friend Taisei, and he was here supporting Osaka with his friends. Hey, Hanshin Tiger. Yeah. 負けちゃったけどね。
そうだよ。負けんだよ。
でもみんなしっかり服着てんの。
もちろん。
どうだった試合？
久しぶりに見たけどすごい面白かった。やっぱスタジアムで見るとすごい楽しい。
ね、甲子園初めて？
初めて。
あ、そうだ。私も初めて。初めて人生初の野球ゲームでした。それ
は良かった。どうだった？
面白かった。
あ、そう？
あと可愛かったよ。あれビール運んでる。売り子が。そう、まあ阪神タイガーのファンになった。
いや、よかった。巨人は応援しないでね。阪神だけどよろしく。
なんかそういうね。
そう、カルチャーがある。
ね。ありがとう。じゃあ。
バイ。
They actually have an area here where you can practice your batting, so I'm going to give that a go. Don't judge me. I'm not going to be amazing. You have to stay out there because it's dangerous. All right, let's go. Yay! It's actually really fun. I want to get a home run. Yay! Hanshin! Time for some pitching. So that was my baseball experience here in Japan. It was my first time. I honestly had a blast and I recommend it if you are ever visiting. And now I can say I'm a Hanshin supporter. So see you at the next Hanshin game. Bye guys!